Good morning. Hey, Val. Buongiorno. Hey, Remy. Yesterday was my last day of lecture. Got 2 days of finals, but not today. So today I'm streaming in the morning. Hello, see who you are. See who you are. So I'm doing a special little. Thank you. I'm doing a shorter streamer this morning. This is dedicated to Vatican and Italy because that's kind of like within the Vatican context. Both Vatican, San Marino, and Italy use the same currency, although they minted their own coins. So that's what we got here. I mean, of course, after any request, I throw in something else. But one thing you need to make sure, guys, is to bookmark tomorrow evening stream, which I have. I'm focusing on Libertads and Panama. Hey, CD Slim, how you doing? So if you like Libertas, if you like Panama coins, tomorrow is the day. Tonight I have tonight. I'm always doing this in the night, so now it's morning. This morning I have this stuff right here. Well, I have a lot more. I have a lot of commemoratives from Italy. Lots of commemoratives from the Vatican. Actually, these are all Vatican commemoratives. Right there, look at that. Plus the one you see on the table. And these are all in low mintages, usually no more than 10 or 20,000 minted, all silver, all from the Vatican, smallest country in the world. So we're gonna try to go through some of these today. These are coins, guys. I guarantee that you will not find on any other stream this morning or whatnot or any other whatnot days. This is stuff that is pretty hard to find. Look at this coin this is a from the Vatican from 1759, guys. Alf Baiocco minted in Rome in 1759. How many of you were born in 1759? Not very many. Not very many. Papal States, Alf Baiocco, 1759. With the two keys and the Papal State. This was not called Vatican, it was called Papal State until about 1869. And then it was dissolved, made part of Italy, and then eventually recreated in 1929, rebranded Vatican City. So the actual Vatican City exists only for since 1929. How much is that? This one right here. Let me see what I pay for it. I can do 45 for this one. 45. That was the original price the seller offered me, actually, $45. I am selling. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm a talker. If you've never been here in my in my stream, I'm a professor in college by training, and I tend to talk a lot. I tend to talk a lot. Here it is. This is running, guys. 1759 Alf Baiocco from minted in Rome from the Vatican, or as it was called back in the day, it was the Papal States. I got most of mine is Vatican silver. If anybody wants it, guys, a 1759 Vatican coin, here it is. Not very many that old that you find around. Let's start with something simple. Here is a classic design of silver from the Vatican. This coin was minted under the papacy, which means the ruling of Paul VI. Paul VI was a pope from 1963 to 1978. This coin was minted in 1973. Here is in Roman numerals. But that was old. Here, this is my oldest one that I have in silver. This is a uncirculated 1862 Tambayocchi minted in Rome in silver. Look at that. If you, yeah, but Canada, if you go back in time, they become pricey, especially with quality. What do you think the price is on this silver one? 1862. They say Vatican City, but that's incorrect. It's supposed to be Papal State. This is Pius the Ninth, uncirculated 1862. This is close to $100, guys. $100, uncirculated 1862. 10 Bayoki uncirculated. Find me a coin 1862 uncirculated from the smallest country in the world. Let's do, let's see. I can start this one at 85. It's about $110 coin. Look at that. The Pope is Pius the Ninth. This is silver Pius the Ninth 10 Bayoki from 1862, one of the last coins minted in when it was Papal States and not the Vatican. Congratulations on the winner of the giveaway. Silver from 1862 from the Vatican. This is the nicest coin in silver that I have that is not modern silver from that place. Go back to Jesus as I was talking about in 1973. Every pope has their own coat of arms, by the way. There is a common coat of arms for all the papa for the Vatican, which is this one. I will not. I pay more than that, buddy. When I offer a price here, guys, prices are set for selling based on the value of the coin, on the quality of the coin, and also based on what I pay. Which I you make money when you buy, not when you sell on one not. Have a good day too. Thank you for stopping by. 1973, Paul the Sixth. This is the grapes and the wheat coin. Grapes and wheat coin. Wheat represent the body of Jesus. The grapes represent his blood. This is basically both his earthly ministry, the body, and his sacrifice, the blood. This is called the wheat and grape coin, representing the body and blood of Jesus. Many coins from the Vatican represent Christian symbolism, and they all have the coat of arms or the face of whatever pope is ruling at that time. Andrew boy, how are you doing? Where are you going to get the new popcorn? I have been working on it for a long time. I know that the vacant seat coin, which is when there is no pope in between the two popes, have been minted, but I haven't seen that in circulation yet, or at least been distributed. I'm going to be in Italy in about 10 days. I'm going to go to the largest coin show of the country. It's going to be on May 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. And that will be my number one task is to inquire where are the Pope for Pope Leo and try to see anything I can get if there is anything available from there. I'm being very patient with it. I don't know what the issue has been, but it's been way too long that we've been waiting for those. You know, the Pope has been in there almost for a year. There should be the new Pope coins and the vacant seat coins. Vacant seat is between one Pope and another. I don't know yet because they haven't put them in distribution. So there are no prices. Even you cannot even find them on Numista. The only one you can see on Numista is I don't know. I don't even have a picture for it right now. It's a square coin for the vacant seat, and is in silver. And I can't remember what the price is on that one, but I don't think there is an actual price for it yet because it's not been put in distribution. It's like it's been minted, but they haven't really kind of. It's not on the market. That's what I'm saying. No. All right, here we go. I'm running this one, guys. This is the first coin. I'm running a 45 instead of a 55, trying to get some traction going. So they you can start buying it. Is it a pre-order or you can buy already paperclip? And it's from Italy, so most likely you have a tariff on the top of that. This is running, guys. This is silver 83.5% from the Vatican. 1973, Pope Paul VI, the wheat and grapes coin representing Jesus' body and blood. If they will ship, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Trying to bring some home. See if we can avoid expensive custom fees and maybe the uncertainty that is gonna make it through. This coin right here is coin Beautiful Truth. Veritas Splendor is a coin commemorating a letter written by official letter written by the Vatican stating doctrines and principles and practices. This is John Paul II. It is silver. The coin was minted in 1994. 1994, right there in Roman numeral. That's John Paul II. He was Pope from 1978 to 2005. Sorry. They also call this coin the Illuminati coin because there is the triangle with the ever seen eyes and the light that comes down to mankind and to the earth. This is a 83.5% silver coin. 83.5% silver. It is in a low mintage. If you want to, I'll tell you the mintage too, since it's morning and no one wants to be rushed in the morning. So we take our sweet time. The guy that came earlier, I saw the coin was priced at $45 from the guy from the seller that sold it to me, and he wanted $30 for it. That's always interesting. 27,000 minted right here, guys. 27,000 minted for this. This is a commemorative coin. Was never meant in a mint set. Was minted on its own and sold on its own. Never meant for circulation. Legal tender. 500 lire. Vatican. It's called Beautiful Truth or the Brightness of Truth or the Illuminati coin. The letter was called Veritatis Splendor. It's an official letter from the Vatican, and this coin is commemorating that. Retails are $55. I'm gonna do 45 for it. Okay, guys, 45 bucks. Here we go. This is silver from John Paul II. That was the 16 years, ANXVI, 16 years that he was the Pope. And the actual year was 1994 in Roman numerals. John Paul II, Pope from 1978 to 2005. He was replaced by the German Pope, Pope Benedict XVI. All right, Simo Cheda. Simo Cheda. Hopefully, I didn't slaughter your name. Thank you for your first bid. Appreciate you being here and supporting my morning stream. I usually stream 3 times a week in the evening, but I'm a professor in college. Yesterday was my last day of lecture. I had some meetings. I could not do my usual streaming. And so I'm doing that this morning. Then I'm gonna go to the office for a little bit. I got finals to give on Monday and on Friday and on Monday, and that's gonna be pretty much streaming every day since I go to Italy, all the way until I go to Italy. Let's see if we have any other loose Vatican coins. Let's see what we got in here. This is a copper coin from 1796. 1796 is copper is a 2.5 Baiocchi, 1796. This was minted in the city of Viterbo, outside of Rome. This is a rare mint mark, by the way, and is a papal state coin. This is Peter with the keys in his hand. It's a large copper-sized coin, bigger than a quarter, smaller than a $half. 1796, guys. 1796. Here it is. This is running. I can shorten the time uh, on the auctions, guys. 1796. Papal states existed until 1869. They were dismantled, included in the country of Italy. The Vatican or the Pope lost his right to mint its own coins. And then that right was restored in 1929 under the name of a new country, which was the Vatican. And that new country is what we have today. It's the smallest country in the world. Since we're talking about Rome, that's where the Vatican is. It's found within the city walls of Rome, the Roman capital, the eternal city, what do you call it? Capitum Mundo in Latin, the capital of the world. That's how the Roman call it. This is Roma Capitale, Rome capital, 1000 lire, third commemorative coin of Italy. This is silver. This is 83.5% silver, which is a standard silver content for European coins before the euro. French, Switzerland, Spain, Italy, Vatican, San Marino, they all have 83.5% silver coins. And Rome capital, this is 100 years, 1870 to 1970, in which Rome was declared the capital of modern Italy. So was the capital during the Roman Empire and returned to be the capital under modern Italy. Italy was formed in 1861. It took about 10 years to decide where the capital was going to be. This is silver, 83.5%. Guys, I'm going to start this one at $45. It is larger than the previous silver coins that I just sold. He has the reproduction of a Roman coin here. As you can see, these little dots, that is what they're trying to recreate it. This is the Greek goddess Concordia, which is the goddess of getting along or living in peace and harmony. And that's because there was a very heated discussion among Italians about where to have the capital once the country was organized. Yeah, this is the third. That's cool. Paperclip is the third commemorative coin minted under the Republic of Italy, which was established after World War II. 1970 is the third commemorative coin. Nice pickup, Simoceda. Thank you again for your support, guys. Thank you for being here. It is going to you. Everything will be shipped today, by the way. Everything will be shipped today. Guys, I have a couple Morgans too. I can sell you way under melt. Way under melt. Silver is at $81 an ounce, guys. I don't know if you've been paying attention. Almost $82 an ounce. 81.94 right now. And a Morgan melts at 63.30. 63.30, guys. I think I still have it, Bella. I think I still have it. I think I know what you're talking about. Let me see if I can find it quickly. By the way, guys, please bookmark tomorrow night stream. Please bookmark. Tomorrow night is all about hey Baki. Tomorrow night I got look what I have, guys, for tomorrow night. Little preview. Okay. These are all Panama silver coins. That's all Panama silver coins from 1904 to the modern time, graded and raw. These are all Mexican coins, all in uncirculated condition except a few reals. I got 1 peso right here. Look at this one from 1873. And then these are all Libertads, guys. Fractional all the way to 2 ounces. Libertad, and then I got two pre-Columbian set, guys. This is 1993, I believe, and 1994 pre-Columbian set. This is all tomorrow night. It's gonna be streamed. That's my beautiful girl. She does not want to be on camera, so we're gonna remove her really quick. We stole her little image for a second. I'm trying to convince her to help me stream because she is so cute and smart and funny and funny. She is the funniest little girl you can possibly meet. But she's not little anymore. Ma neanche ieri sera lo sapevi che stavo a casa perché sono stato tutta la notte in piedi a aspettare. Sono dalle 11:50. I waited all night up for you to come down and say goodnight to me. I know. Did you eat Sam's food in the container? Oh, okay. What did you eat? Yeah, I left it out for you. Left it like I put them in there. Look at these coins. This is all silver, guys. Look at this box. This is all silver. Canada and Russia. 90% or 92% silver. Vai a scuola? Do you have a final today? And then you're done. Then you're done, Sissy. Or tomorrow. Ah, anch'io tanto. I love you. Remember who you are and what you stand for. Yeah, sure. I wonder if I sold it. Well, I wonder if I sold it. Yeah, that's remember that. Maybe check in your dead stock. It was a 5 ruble. I remember that for a fact. Let me see. There is a couple more here. Here it is. I think it's this one right here. It was the high jump. Was it this one? Yeah, that's what it is. Here we go. I'm running this one. Guys, I am still selling this when silver was $75 an ounce. Okay, I think it's $82 right now. So I bought them when silver was down. Oh, sorry, I left 30 seconds. I bought this when silver was down and I'm selling it at the same price. I'm not adjusting my prices. If I buy new inventory, I will have to, at these prices, I will have to do that. This is 5 rubles toned, 90% silver from Russia, the 1980 Olympics. Oh my word, Bell. So you guys need to come over and eat Italian food at my house. Buy my coin and I'll feed you. All right. I promise I'm gonna try to I promise I'm gonna try to remember to adjust the timer. Thank you so much, Bell. This is coming your way. That's a great deal. Oh, these are all proof, by the way. They minted about 1/4, 1/5 the number of the total number of the business strikes. So anyway, if anybody wants some more silver at a great deal, I got that. But let's run some more Vatican, guys. Here it is. This is and I'm gonna do a giveaway right now to welcome everybody here. This is the morning. Libra, welcome here, Libra. My wife is a Libra. Seems like most of the girls I dated were Libra. That's an interesting thing. Maybe that's what your wife too is Libra, and she make you call yourself Libra. Is that what you say, or you are a Libra? Guys, this is the first proof coin minted by the Vatican. The year was 1984. I was kidding. I bet you were. You are. 1984 proof. This is the first proof coin ever minted by the Vatican. Now, Vatican design and approves and commission coins, but the actual mint facility used is Rome. See the little letter R right there under the number 500? That is the mint facility, which is interesting because Italy was not minting proof coins yet. The first Italian proof coin came out in 1985. So the Vatican commissioned a proof coin from the Roman facility even before the Roman facility minted them for Italy. Isn't that an interesting fact? This is the 2000 year anniversary of the birth of the Virgin Mary. According to Catholic tradition, she was born in the year 16 before Christ. She would have been 16 years old when Jesus was born. She was there the day that he was crucified. She's walking down from Calvary or Golgotha, the Mount of the Cross, where her son is being crucified, and she meets the Pope. This is John Paul II as he comes from the Vatican City, the St. Peter Basilica, and he kneels in front of her. The writing right here says 2,000 years from the birth of the Blessed Virgin Mary. Again, this is a silver coin, 83.5% in its original box and holder. Comes like that. Here is I only have one of this one, guys. This is John Paul II coat of arm. Only 66,000 minted. first proof coins of the Vatican, guys. Ready? In its original holder. I'm gonna change the time to 15 seconds. Here we go. Silver from the Vatican, guys. First proof coin, 83.5%, limited mintage of 66,000, commemorating 2,000 years of the birth of the Virgin Mary. Oh, somebody just made a last minute. I was putting that way, moving on with my life. Rose Zin, this is the only one I have, unfortunately. I used to have always at least a couple of those, but with the tariff and the shipment issues from Europe, I don't know if you guys have been experiencing that. I've been able only to restore shipping in the last month and a half. And this is the only one I've been able to secure. Hopefully, I get a few more when I am in Italy in 10 days. Oh, thank you, for noticing that. Ross, congratulations on your first purchase here on my stream. I used to be known as Italian Coins. That was my username. And I changed it to Nauvoo Coins because I opened a coin shop or coin office, if I will, in my hometown, which is Nauvoo, Illinois. And so I kind of had to be consistent, or I felt like it was a better idea to be consistent with the branding. But I've been on One Knot for 4 years. I've done almost 700 streams, and it's good to have you here. Rose, appreciate your support. Hopefully, you're having a good experience. Everything will be shipped today. I'm a college professor. I tend to talk a lot about my coins, but I tend to talk a lot, period. And I guess that's the truth of it. But here we go. Let's move on to the next one. Rose, how long have you been on OneNote and what kind of coins do you collect? What is your nemesis? What is your thing that you're here for? Creole in Mississippi. I am on the Mississippi River, guys. 18,000 is the minter for this coin. Was minted under the pontificate of John Paul II. He was Pope from 1978 to 2005. The coin is 83.5% silver, brilliant and circulated. That's where we get the word BU, brilliant and circulated. Limited to 18,000 minted, commemorates the 12th World Youth Meeting that took place in 1997 by the Vatican. The Vatican minted COA on parchment paper, by the way. Look at that. Parchment paper. That's how cool it is. I use parchment paper to cook, not to make COAs. Comes in its original box. This is a John Paul II coat of arms. Mary Dan, congratulations on the giveaway. This is 83.5% silver. There is Jesus right here with some of the youth of the world. 1997. Here is John Paul II, guys. There is a little bit of toning on the rim. This coin has only a mintage of 55,000 and it comes in its original box and COA. Here we go. Running 15 seconds. Vatican is the smallest country in the world. This is 83.5% silver John Paul II commemorative silver coin with Jesus and some of the youth around it. If anybody wants me to rerun it, let me know, guys. Original box COA, only 18,000 minted, guys. That's extremely low mintage, guys. Think about the 1998 Libertad with a mintage of 1990, with a mintage of 67,000 that goes for $2,000. 67,000 minted. There's a mintage of 18,000. The one I just run. Here's a commemorative from the Vatican, guys, in his original box. This is the coat of arms of the Vatican. Here is the box. That's the COA right there. Now, the Vatican was organized in 1929 between Pope Pius XI and Mussolini. Have you ever heard of Mussolini, guys? You guys know who Mussolini was? 1929, Mussolini was running Italy. He was known as Il Duce. He established fascism in Italy. And so the Pope met with Mussolini and asked if they could have some private land and organize their own country. That was called the Lateran Treaty of 1929. So in 1999, they issued this coin to commemorate 70 years from that event. So you see right there, it says 1929 with the two right there, 1929, and under it, 1999. 70 years, it's written right here. 70-year anniversary of the founding of the state of Vatican City. Some people misunderstand that the Vatican is not really a country because it's called Vatican City, but it's actually an independent country. You need to have your own passport to live there. You need they mint their own coins. They have their own legislation. The Pope is both the political or temporal ruler as well as the spiritual one. 17,000 minted, 83.5%. 70-year anniversary of Vatican City in its original box. Again, that year is 1999. This coin, one of the cool feature about this coin is that he has the coat of arm of every pope between 1929 and 1999. Can you name them all? We got Pius the 11th, Pius 12. We have John 23rd. We have Paul 6th. We have John Paul I and John Paul II, who was the Pope just for 1 year in nine. No, sorry, it was a Pope. It was a Pope from 1979, so it was a Pope for 20 years when this coin was minted. It is 83.5% silver commemorative of 70 year of the Vatican. Running it right now for 55 bucks, guys. We should be at least a 75 for these coins. 17,000 minted with original box and COA, and they're silver. Not kidding. I'm only doing 55 on them, guys. After one-off fees and shipping costs, this is a great deal. Yeah, I feel like I need to run it one more time. Maybe it didn't sunk in yet. Here it goes. One more time. 70 years anniversary of Vatican City. 83.5% silver in his original box. Guys, and upgrade your shipping for free as well. Because when I send boxes, I usually run them in priority. Do you know Dan Larson who founded Joseph Smith daguerreotype? Yes, I know him personally. I know Lakla Makai too very well. They don't live in Nauvoo. They don't live in Nauvoo. Lak used to be a curator in Nauvoo, is now living in Independence. And I believe Dan Larson, which is Lak's uncle, also live in Independence, Missouri. Yeah, I know both of them very well. I'm co-writing an article with Lack about a gold coin found in Nauvoo during an archaeological dig. I did a presentation last February on it. Hey, no problem, Meridan. So no interest in this coin? Well, we'll put that away then. Maybe we leave it open right here next to the Vatican. It does look like him, and I'm pretty convinced that it is him in that photo. There are many reasons to believe so. Um, Using modern technology. I have the journal where that was published with their signature, with the autograph of that in it. Let me see if I can find it. That's the journal, and I think somebody signed it. There it is, Dan Larson. To Hugo, a very special friend from Dan Larson. That was back in 2022. That's the journal that had the article in it. How do you know them? How do you know them, Dan? Rondon. Talking about Christian symbolism, this is a Dante coin. Dante is one of the greatest writer of all time. He was Italian. He was born in 1365, and this is the second commemorative coin ever minted by Italy. And it represents the Inferno, Hell, Purgatory, and Paradise. I got that wrong. That's cool. So you got the whole divine comedy on a planchet: Inferno, Purgatory, and Paradise, the sun, the clouds, and the flames of hell. The book was written in stanzas, 11 syllables each, in rhyme, tells the journey, the imaginary journey of Dante between these places, and it became the fundamental document for many Christian beliefs. I don't think there was a very clear understanding or teaching about purgatory prior to Dante imaginary journey. So it did, I think, in a great degree, impacted the way that people sees hell, purgatory, and paradise. Anyway, it's 100 chapters basically. This book, all in poetic form. It starts with the famous sentence, abandon all hope, holy the enters." 1965, this is 83.5% silver, the Divine Comedy on one side, Dante's face on the other one. First coin, first commemorative coin of Italy with the face of an actual individual on it, somebody that actually lived, and not somebody just to represent a coin. Like for example, lady, this lady right here in the barber dollars, in the barber half, she is somebody that acted as a model. This is an actual individual that lived in the past. Simo, congratulations. Thank you for your bid and your trust of confidence. This was actually meant for circulation. As you can see, it never did it. It is uncirculated. You got the whole Divine Comedy on a planchet. I have a couple of these guys. I was without for a long time. If you want it, I can run another one for the same price. I have one right here. Since I already talked about it, maybe you guys are, want the same deal. This is 83.5% silver, the Divine Comedy on a planchet by Dante Alighieri. Now, he never called his book Divine Comedy. He called it comedy. By his followers, after he died, thought that it was so beautiful, they added the word divine to it. Got one here that is stoned. Yeah, I run this one too. Okay, somebody like a little bit more color on their coins, like they like ketchup on their fries. This is Divine Comedy, 83.5% silver, Dante Alighieri. The whole Divine Comedy on a planchet. I know you like ketchup, Baki. I had breakfast with you about 10 days ago, and I was about to ask you if there were any eggs with your ketchup. I'm gonna rerun this coin. This is 1796. I don't know if you can grasp. Hey DM, I don't know if you can grasp the concept of having a coin from 1796 from the Vatican. It's 2.5 Baiocchi. That's the face value, the currency, and it was minted in the city of Viterbo. And I never saw a coin minted in Viterbo, so I don't think the mint facility was open for very long. This is Peter holding the keys, guys. This is a very old coin, 1796 copper from the Papal States, what is known as the Vatican today. Look at the number 96. Also, the interesting design of the number one, which I'm not going to go in great details about it. But I think Baki designed that number one right there. Guys, this is what I refer to it as the Italian Morgan. It was minted in 1879. Is 90% silver. It has the same size. Oops. He has the same size of a Morgan. It's called the Scudone, which means large shield. This is the Savoy family shield or coat of arm. It was minted in Rome. It's 5 lire face value, and this is King Umberto I. Morgans were minted in 1878, so about the same time this coin was minted. Here is my Morgan to give you an idea of size. You see, this is the typical crown size that was in Europe in the 1800s. Unfortunately, I only have one left of this one, and I am here to sell it. 1879, King Umberto I, second king of Italy. Italy existed since 1861. He was murdered in 1901 by a anarchist. My great grandmother, whose ring this belongs to, was present there as a 2 years old child with her mom when that happened, during that parade when that happened. So she actually technically an eyewitness of the killing of the king. Scudone, guys, the only one. Yeah, true story. She was born in 1899 and lived in the little town Monza, where the assassination took place. That's where the royal palace was, and it was during a parade when that happened. I Yesterday was my last day of lectures. I don't have anything going on today, so I'm gonna go in the afternoon. And tomorrow I have one final, and Monday two finals to give. And then I'll be basically making my own schedule for the rest of next week. And then I'm leaving for Italy for 2 weeks, so I won't be able to stream during that time. But yeah, that's what's going on. And then I'm gonna have the rest of the summer where I can stream whenever I want. Guys, I don't know if you've been paying attention to silver prices, but right now silver is being kind of going up. Is at $82.20 an ounce. A Morgan silver dollar melt at $63.50. $63.50. If you guys want it, I'm gonna start this one at $55. It's a good date, 1889. 1889. I'm starting this one at 55, guys. It melts. That's only silver inside here is $63.50. That's $8.50 under melt for a good date, guys. And if it doesn't sell, I'll show you what a G8 goes for on this coin. There is an app called Gray Sheet. I pay $10 a month for this app. It is like the stock market of world coins and silver United States coins. You enter the year, in this case is 1889, the mint mark, which is O, and then you write Morgan dollar. And oops. And that's right there. Let's see, these are the rolls. Did I do it right? 1889. Oh, we just write dollar. Here it is. That's one right there. So in 8 is $90. In G3, which is the lowest grade reported, is 85. Now, if this was in a mint state, it would have been a $400 coin, guys. Look at that, 415 in mint state. It's one of the better dates, 1889. Most Morgans at MS60 are around 100, 110. Yeah. Most Morgans, common dates Morgans in MS60 are about 100 to $110. This one is 400 bucks in 60. So it tells you this is a better date. And the cheapest you can possibly find in the worst possible condition is $85. Okay, it melt at 63 and a half. I'm running it at 55, guys. So you know that there is equity in this coin right here. Here, running it one more time. Better date Morgan 1889. Oh, if you're collecting Morgan, this is a great slider for this price. Of all the interviews you've done on the DNA of the Book of Mormon that are on YouTube, which one is the best or favorite? I really have no idea, Rundown, because I don't make them. They somebody else makes them, and I don't usually watch them because I don't like to look at myself or listen to myself. So I have no idea. I have an interview again tomorrow on the I think on the same subject. I just agreed to do it reluctantly because I don't really. I usually kind of do some background work on researching who is doing the interview. I don't like weirdos and freaks or extremists or people that are negative or looking for controversies. I try to avoid all that kind of crowd. Somebody just want to do an informational stream, I'll do that, or podcast. But don't ask me if I have a favorite one because I don't. Guys, I got this one yesterday. This is uncirculated 1 liter, 83.5% silver from 1917. Check this out. This is graded by an Italian grader. This is the Roman quadriga, is a four-horse carriage that pulls a chariot with Lady Italy standing. She puts her shield behind her back, symbolizing that the war is over, that we need to be a united nation. And then she extends a branch of olive tree. Look at the depth, guys. Think about being the engraver and being commissioned with the task to draw or to engrave four horses next to each other, and showing the depth, guys. I don't know if any of you is an artist here, a painter or a sculptor, you would appreciate the difficulty of doing something like this. We take a lot of this work for granted, but somebody had to engrave the die that was used to mint these coins. Four-horse carriage quadriga, 1 liter from 1917. This coin is in uncirculated condition from 1917. Look at the nice color to it too. This is Vittorio Emanuele III. He was the son of the king that was assassinated, Umberto I. That's his father, and is the last king of Italy. He was exiled at the end of World War II for supporting Mussolini and Hitler. 1917. Quadriga briosa. Briosa means full of energy. You see that? That's what the horses are. You see, they're all about ready to start. They're not sitting, they're not eating carrots, they're not about to take a nap. These are ready to go. Guys, look at that. Graded by an Italian grader. It is sealed. That's how people grade it in Italy. That is the description. That's the grade, FDC, which means uncirculated. Here are the contact information of the grader, guys. Any interest in something beautiful like this? This is a piece of history in a slab. Should be close to $100, guys. I'm gonna start this one at 75. Guys, I sell this one in circulated condition for $55. This is in Ankh. Big difference, guys. This is nice. So you can try to show as close as possible. You can see all the details. I only have 5 of them, guys. I only have 5 of them. I got them yesterday from Italy with a UPS shipment. Guys know how much it costs to have a UPS shipment from Europe? Used to be coming with regular mail, and now I have to get UPS to get stuff over here. Hey, Bacon. Anyway, got a couple more under there if you guys can see them. It's absolutely gorgeous coin. Here's a Vatican coin graded in MS66. It's about the size of a half dollar. It is clad, guys, it's 1941 World War II. The Pope decided for his coat of arms to use a dove, symbol of peace, trying to promote peace in a time of war. His name was Pius XII. He's the second Pope of the Vatican, and he showed the shepherd finding the lost sheep. Look at the color on this coin, guys. Again, this is clad in MS66. I don't think there is a higher grade for this coin. Maybe Remy can check. Here we go, guys. I'll do $65 for it. High grade Vatican City World War II large clad coin from the Vatican for only 65 bucks. Do you have a graded coin from the Vatican, guys, or do you have any 66? This is Italy, 1917, copper, 2 cents, under Vittorio Emanuele III. That's him right there. 2 cents. 1917, 2 cents. That's the same year where the silver coin was minted, yeah? So that's part of the same set. Got an 1897 Barber half. This is my only half dollar available today. Half dollar Barber. The current mint value on this one is $30, guys. $30 for it. Let's see if we can get at least the silver. It's a Barber half, guys, and I have to pay 7% to 1 knot for it. It's my only Barber half. It melts at $30 today. 1897 Barber. This is a mint set from the Vatican from 1981. It's the third year that John Paul is the Pope. This is silver, 83.5%. These are clad, all uncirculated. Look at that. 500 lire silver. Here is Joseph of Arimathea and Nicodemus carrying the body, the lifeless body of Jesus, into the tomb. This is a knock, and it shall be open unto you, right there. Here is a Samaritan woman giving water to Jesus. This is Jesus between two individuals that are prisoners or sick. I think this has to do when you visited me in prison, when you visited me that I was sick, when you visited me that when I was naked. And then they say, when did we do that? And it's like, whenever you done this through one list of this, you've done it to me. This is Jesus being fed fishes by an angel. Beautiful set, guys. Original from the Vatican, John Paul II's third year, 1981. For your attention. Find me a place that have beautiful coins like this on 1 knot. All right, we are running this one. Let's start this one at 65, guys. This coin alone is $55. Complete mint set from 1981 from the Vatican, guys, with a silver coin for only $65. John Paul II. Let's see. What about 59 bucks, guys? Anybody take it for 59? Full mint set from the Vatican. Silver, all uncirculated. Interesting, the most valuable mint sets from the Vatican are the most recent one, which have no silver in it. I will take probably another 10 years of war now before people are ready for that. This is another Quadriga coin. 83.5%, 1912, Italy, four horse carriage. I can do 45 on this one. 1912. This coin is 114 years old. King Vittorio Emanuele the second, the third, sorry, the third. Got an 1887 Morgan, 1887 Morgan, New Orleans Mint. They melt today at almost $64. Here we go. More than $8 under melt, guys. 1887. $8 under melt. A Russian Olympic proof. USSR. This was the time of the Cold War and the Iron Curtain. United States did not participate in the 1980 Olympics. This is 90% proof. It was minted in 1977 for the 1988 Olympics. This is Russian 5 rubles, 90% silver proof ultra cameo. 1980 Olympics. These are the different cities hosting the Olympic Games. You can say whatever you want about Russia, but boy, they know how to mint their coins. You guys want to buy silver and melt? Any stacker? This is sealed, by the way. You have to crack it open with a plier or something. So the coin has been inside here since 1975. 1975. Any scratches are only on the capsule. This is $10 of sterling silver, guys. There is more than 1 ounce of silver in here. And it's proof and it's ultra cameo. Looks like this guy is on a canoe or something. Let me see. Here it is. It's canoeing. That's the name of the coin, canoeing. The guy is canoeing. Only 89,000 minted in proof. He has 1.5 ounces of silver, guys. That's the actual silver weight, not the weight of the coin, but the actual silver content is 1.5 ounces of silver. And the melt value is $117. I'll do 115 for it. 115. There is 117, more than $117 of silver. I'm just selling it at the silver content. Silver under melt. Silver under melt. Let me know if you guys want silver under melt. I'll rerun that. This is Bahamas, $2 sterling silver, 30 grams of coin, proof 1974. Look how large this coin is. This is bigger than a Morgan. It's called the love coins because the two pin flamingo makes a heart with her head and neck. This is running. Proof ultra cameo. Got some color coming in. High relief. Sterling silver Bahamas 1974. Got business strike of this one too. Same price, first year of issue. This is Italy very first commemorative coin. 100 years of the unity of the country, 1861 to 1961. The coin was minted in 1961. It is silver, 83.5%, 500 lire. This is Lady Italy, right there, offering peace and inviting to cease conflict. This is the Roman quadriga with a guy holding on for his life. Italy first commemorative in silver. There were no commemorative silver coins under the Republic of Italy before this one. 1759 Papal State, Alf Bayokin, very fine. Alf Bayoko, Rome Mint, 1759 Papal States. Very difficult coin to find in any conditions. I did not, but I was one of the first people to find out about it. They contacted me. Dan Larson called me when I was still living in Italy. We had about 2 hour conversation on the phone because he wanted me to do some DNA testing on the picture. and it was hoping to confirm maybe through DNA. But I told this, like, think about it. Many people that have handled that photo, so that wouldn't be a really good hypothesis to test. But I did not see the original. I did not see the original. But I was called by Dan. So that was found in his mother safe, and the lock, the little locket, it was broken, so you could not open it just by pushing it on the side. Like you have a little box like this. All I want to do to look at inside, I just do like this, and I open it. But the little lock on the locket was broken, and so that thing has not been opened for years, and it was just sitting in a safe that didn't belong to Dan but to his mother. When his mother died, eventually he got through the safe, and whatever was important, he got to it, and that this little locket seems like meaningless. Then eventually they decide to open it, and that's where the photo was found inside the daguerreotype. Guys, got it running one more time. 1759, Vatican City, Papal States, guys. Copper, old Vatican coin, mezzo baiocco, half baiocco, highly collectible. Yeah, I've been doing DNA on that family, DNA studies or research study on that family since 2000. Yeah, like I have about a quarter of a century of relationships. I used to go to their family reunion quite often and speak at those. Guys, anybody interested in some? I only have two of them. Where did I put them? I only have two Morgans that I can run under melt. Got an 1887. Oh, this is a $95 coin, guys. Well, there is no official declaration on that by the church. There are some church historians that believe it is, and some that believe it isn't. But it doesn't matter, because we don't have really a way to prove one way or the other. It's just always about evidence. And when it comes about history, down to history, it becomes quite subjective. It depends which type of evidence you want to believe. Guys, this coin melts at $63.50. That's $8.50 under melt. That's the biggest under melt gap I ever run any Morgans at. Look at current silver value, guys. Anyone wants to stack on constitutional silver under melt? Today is the day. 1887. Oh, guys, $63 coin under melt. $55 is $8 under melt. And if you don't like Morgans, guys, tag somebody that does. You probably know them. I have two of them, 1887 and 1889. I only have two left. This is the coin to commemorate 500 years of the discovery of America, minted by the Vatican. Now, the Vatican was like the fact that there was a celebration about the discovery of America because they knew they were going to have an American Pope someday. No, just kidding. They did that because it also was the time and the opportunity to bring Christianity to the Americas. What is this thing right here? Wow, this was bought when lire was still around. This was paid 28,000 lire. 28,000 lire. So this was bought before 2001 when lire was around. This is 1992. That's the 500-year anniversary of the discovery and bringing Christianity to the America. Not just the discovery, but also bringing Christianity. It is John Paul II blessing the Americas. And here is the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria with the cross, bringing light and protection as they venture into their journey in the Atlantic Ocean, eventually landing in Central America. The mintage for the 1992 Vatican Discovery of America coin is American Evangelization is the actual name of the coin. Only 40,000 minted. It comes with, this is silver, 83.5%. It comes with this original box and COA and has a limited mintage of 55,000. This is the discovery, the 500 years of the discovery and evangelization of America with COA and box silver coin, only 40,000 minted. Beautiful, rare silver coins from America. I'm going to keep the original price in here. That's crazy. 28,000 lira. Anybody who wants a silver bar, 5 grams, 999 silver. This is one of 3,000, number 156. A small number of these are colorized. It's one of those boxes you open live sometimes and you just show, you reveal the content if it's just plain silver or colorized silver. One of 3,000, this is 5 grams of pure silver. This is the King of Hades, also known as Beelzebub. Doesn't go very well with all the Christian coins that I have right here, but it is silver nonetheless, and it's 5 grams. One of 3,000, and it's sealed. This is Israel in its original holder, 30 grams, 80%. Brilliant and circulated is the Pigeon Heaven coin. Pigeon Heaven is a ceremony that happens when your firstborn son is born. It has to be your firstborn son. It doesn't matter if you already have 3 older sisters. When your firstborn son is born, you take you take him to a priest in the Jewish community, and you pay an offering. So this is the Pidion Heaven coin. It's the Star of David right here. Is 80% silver, minted by the Jerusalem Mint. In its original holder, the year is 1976. Jerusalem is the second holiest city in Christianity. They only minted 37,000 of these. Did they put the mintage here? No. 37,000 minted Israel 80% silver. This coin is larger than a Morgan, by the way. See that? Here we go. This is running, guys. Low mintage 37,000 from Israel in his original holder from the Jerusalem Mint. Yeah, $65 of silver alone in it. No offense, Phil Collins, but you make me fall asleep. I think we need a little bit of lively music. Oh, that's a little bit more lively. Gibraltar, 1 crown. Sterling silver. Proof, ultra cameo. Queen Elizabeth II. Looks like a commemorative coin. Elizabeth II Queen. Gibraltar is another one of those microstates of Europe with very low mintages. Microstates are countries that are about the size of an average American city. Here we go. 1 crown. Anniversary of Queen Elizabeth. I think she was 90 years old when it is in 2016. So this is the cool fact about this coin. It was minted in 2016 and they minted 2016 of them. Very rare coin. He has a rarity index of 97 out of 100. If it doesn't sell, I'm probably gonna send it in and have it graded. It's a coin with only 2016 minted. Look at that. Large crown size coin, sterling silver, only 2000 minted. It has $70 of silver in it. Just melt is $70. 1 full crown from the country of Gibraltar with a mintage of only 2000, guys. 2016. Minted in 2016 with a mintage of 2016. What do you think? Should I send it in and have it graded? Looks pretty dope to me. Hey, Wilson. Only 2016 minted, guys. I run it one more time and then it goes in my to be graded box. There is $70 of silver and they only minted 2016 of it. Guys, 115 for a coin with a mintage of 2016. There are only 2,000 of them in the world. This is 1 crown from Gibraltar in sterling silver. I think I need a large flip and I know where to find it. This is the size of flips you need to use when you send coins in to be graded. The 2.5 by 2.5. Guys, silver under melt. Anybody here interested in silver under melt? Guys, there is $118.50 of silver in here. $118.50. That's the actual silver value. Do 115. This 1.5 ounces of silver, guys. Melt value as of now is $118.50. This is proof. Is ultra cameo with a mintage of only 89,000 sold under melt. The Russian here, proof. These are the Summer Olympic of 1980 from Moscow, Russia, USSR. Proof ultra cameo, guys. Only $55. This is 90% silver. This is the bigger one, 10 rubles. 10 rubles. 90% silver. It's about $120 coin, guys. 10 rubles, USSR volleyball Russian Olympics of 1980. The one that United States decided to opt out or boycott. Check out this copper coin minted in Milan, Italy in 1822. 1 cent. 1822, guys. This coin is more than 200 years old. The Kingdom of Lombardy and Venice before Italy was even a country. The Kingdom of Italy, the Kingdom of Lombardy and Venice, guys. There was no Kingdom of Italy at this time. 1822, 1 cent copper from the Kingdom of Lombardy and Venice. Minted in Milan, Italy. Italy became a country in 1861. So these are what we call it Italian states coins. Vatican 500 lire, the wheat and the grapes coin, 83.5% silver, minted under Pope Paul VI in 1973. This is 83.5% silver, gem BU, guys. Brilliant, uncirculated. 1973, the wheat and grapes coin from the Vatican, smallest country in the world, 500 lire in 83.5% silver. Fascist coin minted under Mussolini in 1927. High grade, guys. This is should be great. This is uncirculated. This is King Vittorio Emanuele III, third and last king of Italy. The coin is 83.5% silver. He has the fascist symbol right there and the Roman imperial eagle. This is in high grade, guys. Should be close to 80 bucks in this condition. Look at the feather on the chest. Those are the first one to go. It's the only one I have, and it's one of the most beautiful one I ever got. Thank you, Bal. This is a coin your dad would have bought it if it was here. They only minted these coins between 1926 and 1930. You got it first. Oh, that's nice of you. That's a really nice one. I have every year graded in my collection of those coins. I may propose this one, guys. This is a barber coin from 1897 at melt. Actually, let's do $1 under melt. Here we go. 1897. Melt is over 30 bucks. 1897 barber under melt. Here we go. 1897 barber under melt. Half a dollar. 1887. Oh, Morgan. Today melts are over $63. Asking 55 for it. $63 just in silver in this coin, guys. This is $8 under melt. This is one mark from Germany, Imperial Germany, with beautiful toning, 1910, 90% silver. Looks like uncirculated, minted in Berlin. 90% silver, guys, from Berlin, Imperial Germany before World War II. 90% silver, Berlin Mint, one mark, World War One, 1910. 90% silver. Germany, Imperial Germany, 1910, guys. Nice pickup, big girls. And welcome here. First purchase, guys. Enter the giveaway and welcome, big girls. What brings you to One Knot? How long have you been here on One Knot? Do you like it? And what kind of things you collect from One Knot? I do have a lot of it, Rev. I have a lot of German silver from World War II. But let me show you how much I have of it. Look at that. This is all German silver from World War II. But I cannot even show it on One Knot without getting my account banned. So if you want it, you need to contact me privately. You don't, Rev. I guarantee you, I've been on One Knot for 4 years and done 700 streams. My account was put on probation with a first warning for 6 months for just showing them without on the other side. They're not gonna put up with that anymore. If you see any cell doing it, they're playing with fire. But if you want them, contact me. I'll give you even discounted price because I don't have to pay a one-off fee. But Cuba, Korea, North Korea, Cuba, Iran, and Germany with the swastika, they cannot be sold on one knot. They are in the list of forbidden items. And this is a second job to me. So I'm not gonna risk it for just making a couple bucks. And anyone that does that, that's what they're risking. Maybe new sellers don't know that, but that's what they're risking. Big girls, love one not been collecting for a while. What are you collecting, big girls? Here is an half mark, beautifully toned. Look at that. This is a 1913, 90% silver, Second Reich, which means Second Empire. Oh my, this is a E-mint, guys. E-mint. That is what Waterhatten, if I remember right. Mullenhatten. Mullenhatten. That's a rare mint. 1913 Germany. Let me see. Mullenhatten is usually the letter E, the mint facility. Love graded silver and specialist coins. Oh yeah, I got most of the coins I have here, especially the Vatican, are all in a very low mintage of just a few thousand. I also did a stream this week where most of my coins had a mintage of under 5,000. I still have a few of those. I'm looking at the mint to make sure. Here. Yeah, Muldenhatten. Muldenhatten is a rare mint for this coin, guys. That's the letter E right there. You see that? Look at the color on this baby. This is beautiful, guys. World War I, Germany. Here we go. I'm about to run it right now. Beautifully toned, 90% silver, Germany, 1913. This coin is over 100 years old and is in great condition. Look at the color. Half mark, 90% silver from Mullenhatten Mint. Yeah, what about 19 bucks for it? Look at that. I don't know about you guys, but this is a nice toner for a coin that old. Thank you, big girls. Yeah, just ran a crown from Gibraltar. No one bid on it. They had a mintage of 2016. And I ran it a couple of times, no one bought it. And I think I'm going to send it in to have it graded. This is 1967 Italy in MS65 investment grade, 83.5% silver. This coin was minted for circulation between 1958 and 1967. This is the last year in which it was minted for circulation and is the lowest mintage of all the years. 1967 is the lowest year, maybe because they knew that that was going to be the last year, so they didn't mint very many. They minted this coin, as you can see, that's the same coin over there in the background, all those ones certified. That's how they certify coins in Europe, by the way. But these are all the years in which they were only found in mint sets, not for circulation. This is the last year for circulation. Same design. This is the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, Christopher Columbus ship. This is Italy, 500 lire, 83.5% silver, minted for minted in Rome, Italy. Got 105 as a price on it. I'll do 95 if anybody wants it, guys. This is investment grade, which is MS65. Means the coin has a solid grade when it gets to 65. It's not messing around with it. They stay about the same price between 60 to 64. Most coins do. But then the big exponential jump in value starts at 65 and higher. Look at that. That's how they grade coins in Europe. They put them in these flips and put seals on them. And they write the grade right there. This means floor decor, which means uncirculated. This is 1984. And because it was only meant to be in a mint set, they only minted a very small number. So this is legal tender, not meant for circulation, certified by an Italian grader. 1984 as a mintage of 77,000. 77,000 only found in mint set. Legal tender, silver, not meant for circulation, certified by an Italian grader. The grader puts his name and contact information on the back of the flip. This is running, guys, 55 bucks for a certified silver coin uncirculated from Italy. 77,000 minted. Everyone has a different mintage, by the way. Vatican, guys, 1973. This is Paul VI. That's the Pope. Smallest country in the world. Therefore, very small mintage on all of these coins. This is silver, 83.5%. Let's go. Vatican, Paul VI, 1973, silver, the wheat and the grapes coins representing Jesus' body and blood. This is Italy, third commemorative coin, celebrating 100 years, 1870 to 1970, as Rome as the capital of Italy. Italy became a country in 1861. It took almost 10 years to agree on where to have the capital of the newly established country. In fact, they put on this coin the Greek goddess Concordia, which is the goddess of getting along and living in harmony. That's because it took 10 years of fighting to decide where to have the capital. This is a larger coin than the 500 lira that I ran earlier. As you can see, this is bigger. It's 83.5% silver, third commemorative of Italy. I'll do 45 on it as well. Should be close to 65, $70 for this coin. It's uncirculated. Got nice light golden toning, and it's silver, and it is Italy third commemorative for Rome as the capital. This is Russia 1980 Olympics proof ultra cameo. About 50,000 minted. Russia Olympics of 1980, guys. Proof ultra cameo, 90% silver. 1980. This was minted in 1978, but the Olympics were in 1980. Look how gorgeous it is. In 1978, for this year, they minted 120,000. Yeah, they boycotted these ones. Yeah, that was the time of the Cold War, the Iron Curtain. So nice collectible kind, nice piece of history, and it's a beautiful coin. 90% silver. 90% silver. There is almost $40 of silver in this coin, guys. $40 of silver alone. Only 120,000 minted. Russia 1978 for the 1980 Olympics. Astonishing looking coin. This is a Vatican. It's called the peace coin. Peace coin, like you guys don't know, you have the peace dollar, where the Vatican has its own peace coin as well. Yeah, it's a dove instead of an eagle with a branch of olive tree. 500 lira. This is John Paul II. And this is the Prince of Peace, Jesus, and his mother, of course, she's the Queen of Peace. That's the verse in the Old Testament in Isaiah, right there, where Jesus is referred to as the Prince of Peace. This is 83.5% silver. The coin is about $65 in value. I can do that $45, guys. This is the peace coin from the Vatican. The year is 1993. 1993, Jesus, the Prince of Peace. And the dove, symbol of peace, silver coin uncirculated, guys. Look at that details. The peace coin, silver. Here, run one more time since I already told you everything about it. 83.5% silver, 1993, guys. That's the year I first came to America, 1993. I was 21 years old. That was a long time ago. The Prince of Peace, guys. We got a not geld. I am old. I am 54 years old. Look at that. Can't you tell from this fat, ugly old face? But I am nice and funny. This is 20 Fannings. Guys, 20 Fannings from World War One. Provisional money minted in the state of Mason. That's the mint mark of Mason right there. 20 Fannings. 20 Fannings. This is made of porcelain and it is a not geld money, which means provisional money minted after World War One, as the country was trying to rebuild itself after losing the war. Not geld World War One ceramic coin from Germany, Meissen state with grapes on it. Ceramic coin, guys. This is an actual coin that had a temporary value as the government was trying to rebuild itself. Here's another beautiful mark. 1915, last year of issue, minted in Berlin. 90% silver, Imperial Germany. Then they started the war, they lost it, the empire crumbled, and these beautiful coins were no longer minted. This is 90% silver, 1915, World War One, guys, Germany. Minted in Berlin, 1 mark, Second Reich, Second Empire. Look at the quality of this coin. Germany, 90% silver. Guys, this is really unique. I don't have uncirculated coins certified from Italy from over 100 years ago very often. This is in Ankh condition, is the Italian Quadriga Briosa, which means the energetic four-horse carriage. This is 83.5% silver, guys, and it is in Ankh. Look at that. You got 4 horses at the price of none. This is about $100 coin in this condition. 1917, uncirculated and certified silver from Italy. 1917, World War One. I think they're all 1917, buddy. I think they're all 1917. I got 5 of them, and they're all right there. Let me see, 17, 17. Yeah, they're all 17. They're all 17. Sure. I mean, you can. It depends if you like a little bit of color or not. But oops. They look about all the same. What do you think? Hi, Sean. Number two, this one, or number two from the bottom, right? These are Sean, 1917, 1 lire, called the Quadriga Briosa, which means the energetic four-horse carriage. Sounds good, Rev. I will look at it. Yeah, for the German ones. Yeah, I have another person that asked about those yesterday, so I have two emails to send. They're mostly 2 mark silver, and I have 1 5 mark as well, silver. So, Sean, these are 1 lire from 1917 Italy with the four-horse carriage, and there is Lady Italy standing on the carriage with a shield behind her back and an olive tree branch offering peace and putting the conflicts beside her, behind her. Look at the depth of these coins of the four horses. And these are in uncirculated condition and they're certified by an Italian grader. That's how you certify coins in Italy. You put them in a flip and you then a accredited grader puts them in his own seals and grade them. In Ankh, these coins are about $100, but I got 5 of them. I got a little bit of a better deal, and I can do them at 75 each. If you want them the same coin in circulated condition, I have them, but at $45, but not in Ankh. Guys, there's huge difference between circulated and uncirculated in coins that were meant for circulation. Thank you, Sean. This is going to you. And if anybody wants, I run the other one. So I'm down from 5 to 3 right now. Yeah, I got one more if you guys want it. Same year, they're all 1917. Next year, this coin will be 110 years old, and it is in Ankh. They were minted under Vittorio Emanuele III, third and last king of Italy, which was exiled for life, him and his children, after losing the war. Exactly, yes. That's 45, and that's the 2 lire, so which is bigger. See that? But you see the difference between the horses? You see that? And then you see that that's a circulated one. Yes. So let me run this one really quick if anybody wants. This is the 2 lire 1912. Is the same set that were minted at the same time. And then I have also the 10 lire from fascism. Those are $52. They're all about the same. I can show them to you. Here. Oh, that's the 10 lire. Where is mine? Here it goes. This one you can see the horse's eyes. I think this is the best one. Yeah. This is the one I just run, and this is the one that I have. You can see, look at Italy right there, the lady. You see that? That's the one I just run, and look at this one right here. Here. So let me rerun that. Again, it's a bigger coin, more silver, and it's actually 5 years older too. And I'll show yours. Thank you, Sean. And it is yours. What do you think? Is that okay? Guys, bookmark tomorrow's stream, guys. I am doing Panama and Libertad. Okay. Gonna run a giveaway right now as a thank you for the last few purchases. Yes, I'll show you the 10 lira. Let me show you what I have for tomorrow evening, guys. That is all Panama right there. This is all Panama, raw and graded from 1904 to the modern time, all silver. These are all Mexico, and these are all Libertads, including fractionals. And right here, don't worry about these two. Those are pre-Columbian Mexican mint sets, 1993 and 1994. Okay, and these are all Libertads, every single one of them. 2 ounces, 1 ounces, half ounces, 1/10 of an ounce, 1/4 of an ounce, 1/20 of an ounce. This is all Libertads right there. We run them tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Bookmark tomorrow night event. Sean, the 10 lire. Let's see. Here it is. Let me find a pretty one for you. This one is nice. These are fascist 2 lire minted under Mussolini when Mussolini was ruling Italy. He has the lady, Italy, on the biga, not the quadriga, but it's a biga. Now we're down to 2 horsepower carriage or chariot. And then here in her arm is the fascist symbol that became the symbol of fascism and Mussolini party. Mussolini became a leader of Italy in 1922. This coin was minted in 1927. It is 83.5% silver, guys. 10 lire, Italy, fascism, World War II, Mussolini. This is a piece of history. Guys, many of these coins were melted after the war because people did not want anything to do with Mussolini anymore. Anybody that was found either having something about Mussolini or fascism in their houses were arrested. This symbol with the constitution of the Italian Republic became anti-constitutional. You cannot display it, you cannot show it. If I would send this one, if I would be doing one knot in Italy, I would have to cover this one. I could not show it. Sean, nice pickup. I give you an MS-70 flip. Thank you for your support, guys. There is a giveaway running. Got 2 minutes into it. There are only 3 people in it, guys. 3 people in the giveaway right now. Guys, silver is a little bit high today. I don't know if you're paying attention to it. We're about $80 for it. So the other lires that I have are number one, I have a 5 lire Morgan size 90% silver from 1879. This is called the Scudone. It's like basically the Italian Morgan or the Italian crown size coin that was typical for many European countries in the 1800s. France had them, Germany had them. 1879, Umberto I is the second king of Italy. He was killed in an assassination in 1901. 1901. I can run. I only have one of these one. I'm running it right now, and then I'll show you what's on the wall. This is the Italian crown size minted in Rome. Hey, John Patrick, 5 lire Umberto the First. Guys, follow John Patrick. He does a lot of beautiful world coins as well, and he does also ancient coins. And I have a couple ancient coins if anybody wants them. They're slabbed. Thank you, Sean. This is my last one. Hopefully, I pick up a few more when I go to Italy in 10 days. These are very hard to find. Yeah, guys, give a follow to John Patrick. I buy from John Patrick, and I think he bought it from me in the past. So this one, let me see. Do I have any down here? Oh, hi, Sugar Sense. This is another lady that you need to follow, guys. Sugar Sense. If you like beautiful coins and a fun environment and a little bit of surprise, downhill, congratulations. And I'm gonna do another giveaway just because Sugar Sense and John Patrick are here. Okay, guys, give a follow to Sugar Sense and John Patrick. Beautiful coins, great streamers, down to earth, true streams, guys. You're welcome, Don. Thank you for being back. True streamers, true numismaticists, guys. True, no games, no crap. That's down to beautiful coins, and that's it. The nice, friendly environment is like going to somebody's house and having tea together. That's what it is. John Patrick and Sugar Sense, guys. Give them a follow. And if you like beautiful stickers, Sugar Sense can make them for you. She does them too. Look what she made for me. Look at that. This is my logo. See that on my business card? And Sugar Sense made these ones. So if you guys want to have stickers, she makes them, guys. Send her the design you want. Contact her. I'll put that in your bag, Sean. Okay, I'll make sure you get one, all right? I'm gonna put that right now here. And I'm gonna write. Here it is. This is going to you, Sean, and I'm gonna put all the coins that you order in there. I'm gonna write your name on it. They are nice. There we go, Sean. So she's the lady, and she sells coins, and she has a sign it, Ugo. No. It's gonna to put it on his safe, so it's gonna throw away the part that I signed. Yeah, and I don't send these stickers to everyone because they cost money. They don't come cheap. I mean, they are affordable. It's a great price, but still, it's money. And so I only send them to my friends. So Wilson, if you got one, that tells you something about who you are and how I see you. All right, we were talking about these coins right here, guys. This is how Italy grades them. I send you one, Bell. Either to you or to your dad. One of the two. You got one. Sure, I'm gonna send you another one today just to be sure. But I know I sent it to your dad for sure. And if I haven't sent it to you, I apologize. No, 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 no. This is going to you, Bal. Here it is. You got coins today, so it's coming to you right there. Bell. Here we go. Hey Sam, welcome. Adam, welcome everybody in. Guys, 77,000 minted for the year 1984. So the minted these coins between 1958 and 1967 for circulation. And then from 1968 to 2001, only in mint set with lower mintage and just to be collectible. Thank you, Bell. Put it on your car. I don't know if you're old enough to drive. Maybe you're not. You look pretty young. Yeah, that's what I thought. You look young, but maybe you just start driving like a couple months ago. 21. Okay, no, so you're a little older than I thought. My daughter just turned 20. Guys, this is 83.5% silver, uncirculated, 77,000 mint in 1984, legal tender, not meant for circulation. This is how they grade coins in Italy. You need to take it to a certified grader. You pay about $25. They put their name on their seal. This is the last name of the grader. You see that, Granja? And that is also written right there. They get their own customized seals. This is a label. This is the contact information of the grader, and this is the coin. This is a Renaissance lady, and these are the Nina Pinta Santa Maria from Christopher Columbus. It's 83.5% silver, minted in Rome, Italy. John Patrick, congratulations on the giveaway. This is running, guys. $55. There is $20 just for grading in it. Now I got a better deal on these coins because on the grading because I buy them by the quantity. But this is the only 84 I have. Thank you. If you guys want, everyone is a different year. There are not 2 years that are the same on that. And Angel, thank you. Is the number correct? Yeah, 13. If you have like a favorite year, I might have it. Again, they were minted between 58 and 2001. I sold a lot of them, but I still have a few dates. Like this one is 1997. Could be like a birthday, could be a wedding anniversary. It could be the year that you buy your puppy. Let's see. Any coins with ships I like. Yes, that's good. And I do have other coins with ships. Look at this one right here. This also has the Nina Pinta and Santa Maria on it. But this is a monster coin. Look how big it is. 83. So 83 would be, if it is 83 would have been right before 84. So let's see if it's this one. 83. Yeah, we got 83 still. And the other one with 2000 and 2001 are the key dates. Those are the last 2 years that they mint them because they were going to switch to the euro. So they have the lowest mintage. I run around the same price, but they're more expensive in on the market. 2000, here we go, and 2001. 2001. That's because they knew they were going to switch to the euro in 2002. So they purposely minted the lowest number during those 2 years. So these two are the key dates right there, 2000 and 2001. I run them both. Let me start with the 1983. Sure, buddy. 2000 and 1983. Guys, look at that. The fields on this one. So oops. So for the 1983, the mintage was limited to 76,000, but for the year 2000 was limited to 61,000. 61,000. All right, here we go. And then around the 2001, that's the last year. I'm gonna put them in the bag right now so they stay together. Maybe I'll keep them like this so they stay together. And 2001, last year of issue before switching to the euro, guys. These are all from min sets, only meant for circulation. Not meant for circulation. Legal tender, not meant for circulation. That's what I meant. 2001, last year, 83.5% silver. Do you guys know a little anecdote? The Nina and the Pinta. So think about Christopher Columbus living in Spain. Is Italian. He got money from Spain. He's going to discover the Americas. He doesn't know that yet. He's on a trip to go to. Because it's $100 coin. Okay. So anyway, Gil got into it. Thank you, Gil. And I think is that the first time you buy from me? Prego, prego. You're welcome, Gil. So let me tell you something. So think about it, the surrounding. All right, let's do a giveaway to welcome Gil. I don't know if I'm saying right. Is that Gil or Jill? Anyway, I'm running a giveaway for you to welcome you in my stream. Jill, thank you, Jill. And to welcome you here, this is yours. I'm going to put a number on it. No one is going to take it away. And 2001 is the last year in which these coins were minted. Do you have a King George V silver Canada dime? 1911, 1936. I might. I might. Let me see if I find it. Yes, so let me put this here so I won't forget. So this is right here, right now. Okay. And I can run another one of those sealed ones. So just to let you know a little anecdotal story. So this was a one-way ticket, guys. One-way ticket. You jump in a ship, cross the Atlantic Ocean. Not very many people have done something like that. You know, those are the stories of the krakens and the mermaids, and people thought they're gonna die, right? So what kind of crowds? What kind of so not crowd? What kind of crew do you think you can recruit to work with you on such a trip? And so most of these people were people that had nothing to lose. Those were criminals. Those were people that just want to get rid. Yeah, the outcast, the outcast. So traditionally, sailors get to name their own ships. Christopher Columbus, who is the guy running the ship, which by the way, I have a coin here from the Catholic Church right here for the 500 years of the discovery of the America. It also has the three ships on it, and it shows the cross blessing the sheep on their journey, because not only they discover America, but they brought Christianity to the America, right? So here are, so look at that. See the three ships, and there is the cross sending light down to them as they cross the Atlantic Ocean. So there is a whole Christian inspiration, revelation type of connotation to the whole event. But those that actually made the trip were not good people at all. I mean, except Christopher Columbus and some of his close associates. So they're given the chance to name their own ships. So they called the Nina and the Pinta after two prostitutes. Nina means a little Spanish girl, or a little young girl in Spanish, young as in a younger prostitute. And Pinta is means colored, which means is either she has excessive makeup or she has tattoos, which would have been also characteristics of prostitute. But look at Christopher Columbus, whose name means Christopher means bearer of Christ. His name is ship Santa Maria, which is the name of the Mother of God. Isn't that interesting? They don't teach you that in school. Well, you learn it here on my humble stream. You learn it here on my humble stream. So anyway, this is for Jill. Congratulations. I have a graded. I can sell you one graded, Larry Fine, and then it's from my personal collection. They are their mintages are so low. They're usually under 10,000. If you want me, I have every single year, Larry. You just tell me I'm gonna be in Italy in 10 days. I can buy another one and I can rerun it. I can sorry regret it. I can regret it for myself. So I can send you one. I need at least $100 on those ones. I mean, it's the grading fees. They are under 10,000 minted. They're proof ultra cameo. I start at $100, but I mean they're 55 like this. I'm doing good, Slimmy. I'm doing good. Anyway, this is 1997, guys. 43,000 minted. If anybody wants it, that's another low mintage year. The proof one on 97, they only made 8,000. For the business strike, they made 43,000. Here we go. This is a 500 lire, 83.5% silver. Is Italian, minted in Rome with the Nina Pinta e Santa Maria, graded by an Italian grader. That's how we grade coins in Italy. They put them in a flip and they seal them with a seal bearing the name of the grader. And on the reverse, you put the grader puts his name, street, home address, phone number, and email address. They say that the coin is authentic. They sign it, they date it. Here they put the description of the coin. And here is the grade FTC, which means floor decor, which means uncirculated. Only 43,000 minted on this one. 1997. They're all different dates. They only start in 1985. No proof coins before that. You're correct. Hey, no problem. Congratulations on the giveaway. Where is my here? I'm gonna run the Italian, the Vatican. Guys, this is the Vatican 1992, the discovery of America. It comes with the COA and original box right there, and the box within the box. Here is the COA on parchment paper, 1992, 500 years of the discovery of America. They minted 40,000 of this one. On one side, you have the cross sending its blessings to the three ships navigating across the Atlantic Ocean. And on the other side, you have John Paul II blessing the Americas for the coming of Christianity. 40,000 minted, Vatican in his original box and with COA, guys. Here we go. The discovery of America. And they not only the discovery, guys, but it's 500-year anniversary of the discovery and evangelization, which means the bringing of the gospel to the Americas. Nice deal right there. Look at that. Just $55 for this. Guys, these coins should be close to 75, $85 a piece. This is number 16. Let me see if I have another one. I might. I do. I found one. Only one more. Only one more right here. Let's make sure it's the right coin in it. And this one, look, he has the original price the guy bought it, 28,000 lire. That means this coin was purchased before the introduction of the euro in 2002 when they used the lire in the Vatican and in Italy and in San Marino. Here is again, here is John Paul II blessing the Americas, and here are the ships right there. $55 is all I'm asking on this coin, guys. I'm really making like $3 on them. They come from Italy, guys. I get a package from Italy about once a week with UPS. UPS, guys. 3-day deliver from UPS is the only way to get coins here. Think about how much I'm paying just in shipping, international wire fees, and exchange fees. Guys, exchange fees between the dollar is $1.30 for €1 right now, the exchange rate. Isn't that crazy? We're not doing good. The dollar is not doing good. What is this one right here? Here's another. Let me, Sean, and remember you asked for this one. Yeah, although it's very unreliable. Guys, I have a couple dollars I can send you under melt if you want. And I have some Canadian silver that I can sell you on melt. If you guys, or little bit under melt. If you guys want some to stack on silver, I can do all this on a couple dollars under melt. There's sterling silver. This one right here is 1.5 ounces of silver. I have a lot of them I can do. This one melt at 63 today. I can do 55. They're better dates, by the way, 1889 and 1887. So just if you guys are into stocking silver under melt, I got you covered. But look at this baby. This is $5 1971 from the Bahamas. Queen Elizabeth. This is sterling silver. Is a monster coin. Look at that compared to my Holy Morgan. Look at that. And Andrew is in the house. How you doing, Andrew? 1971 is the year I was born. Guys, thank you for your positive reviews also. I always appreciate that. If you want to give me a follow, I'm with the same name on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and eBay. 29,000 minted, guys. Very low mintage, uncirculated. Melt value is $102 on this coin. I'll do 110 just to cover my one-off fees. Only 29,000 minted. 29,000 minted, guys. That means there are only 29,000 people that might still have this coin in their collection. Yeah, I'm gonna stream for another probably 45 minutes, and then I need to go to the office for a little bit, and then take my son to get renew his passport. Then I had to take my sons to a little church activity. Thank you, Sean. This is going to you. And then tonight I'm teaching a class, an evening class that I volunteer for. So, what was the next things I was supposed to do? Yes, silver and melt, guys. Silver and melt. So Canada, 1.5 ounces of silver, guys. This is sealed, by the way. You cannot open it. So you know the coin has been inside here since 1975 and is in pristine condition because no one can touch it. You have to crack it open with a plier or something. This is 1.5 ounces of actual silver weight. Let me check the actual melt value on this one. Here we go. We are looking at $119, guys. This is how much silver, isn't it? $119. I'm gonna run it at 115. Okay, melt value is $119. Run it at 115. Silver under melt, guys. There is 1.5 ounces of silver in here. And I'm running under melt. This is proof, by the way. They only minted 89,000 of the proof. They minted 2.5 million in business strike. 2.5 million in business strike, 89,000 in proof. Look at that. Here is a Morgan, guys. Melts at $64 today. I'm running it at 55. This is a better date, 1887. Oh, in G3, this coin is $85 in G3. So you got like $30 of equity in it. I only have two, unfortunately. I'm run out of all my slider Morgans. This is number 19. Jill, congratulations. That's going to you. Everything will be shipped today, by the way. Here is my other Morgan. Yes, she did. The one about the Libertats, bookmark tomorrow night. I already have the stream ready for tomorrow night. Fractional Libertats, I think you were asking, right? Here's another Morgan, guys. $55, $9 under melt. 1889 running. $9 under melt. 1889 oh, guys. But you're looking for Libertats, right? Yeah, no proof. I don't have any proof. 89 is better than 87, but people don't care here, Town Creek. They do not care. I think this one, if I'm correct, in MS60 is a $400 coin. Is that right, Town Creek? Uh, yeah, I don't think I have any 1990s Libertad. I think the one I got, they are all, I think, in the 2000 range. 2000, 2007. I got 1 ounces, 2 ounces, fractional. 2001, 2005, 2006. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. So no 1990s on this shipment. Here's my last US coins that I had. No, I have a few more US coins. What am I talking about? Got some Mercury dimes and some Barber dimes. Anybody wants Mercury dimes and Barber dimes? I can run a few of them together. Guys, here it is 1897 Barber Alf. 1897 Barber Alf, guys. Running right now for 29 bucks. This is a at melt, guys. 1897 Barber Alf at melt. Right. Anybody wants some silver under melt? Some big silver under melt. Let's run another Vatican coin, shall we? This coin is called the peace coin, guys. You know the United States has the peace dollar. Well, the Vatican has the peace coin as well. Instead of an eagle, he has a dove. That's the name of this coin, the peace coin. He has a dove, which is a symbol of peace, and a branch of olive tree, which is also a symbol of peace. And the ultimate symbol of peace is the Prince of Peace, which is Jesus. In Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5, he is referred to as the Prince of Peace. And his mother, of course, is the Queen of Priests. This coin was minted under Pope John Paul II in 1993, which is the first year I arrived to America when I was 21 years old. Here you go, guys. This is 83.5% silver commemorative and it's called the Peace Coin. Inspiring peace. I'll do 45 for it, guys. Here we go. 83.5% silver, the Peace Coin, the Peace Dove, the Olive Tree, and the Prince of Peace. Isaiah 5 9 5 9 2, sorry, or 9 5. Let's see, 9 5 is what Handel used to write the Messiah. You know the Messiah that you hear at Christmas time? And his name shall be Wonderful, Marvelous, King of Kings, the Prince of Peace. You know, that's where it comes from that Isaiah writing right there. It's 21. Guys, what about a min set from the Vatican. Have you ever had a mint set from the Vatican? This is 1981 in Roman numerals. Anno means year, like in the word annual. Okay, anno. And then three means it's the third year that John Paul II is the Pope. This is silver. These are clad, stainless steel, and bronze. They all have the Pope on one side, but on the other side, they have beautiful, powerful imagery from Christianity. Like this one has the lifeless body of Jesus carried in the grave, in the tomb, by two of his followers. One is Joseph of Arimathea, and the other one is Nicodemus. This is knock and it shall be open unto you. This is the woman giving water. Hey, DM, giving water. The Samaritan woman giving water to Jesus, and Jesus gave her the story of the living water. This is there is a prisoner. You see, guys, that he has what's it called, shackles on his hands, handcuff. Prisoner, a sick person, and a naked person. Remember, Jesus says, "Yeah, I got tons of them." Jesus says, "If you visited me in prison, you gave me to eat, you clothed me when I was naked." Remember? And he says, "When did we do that?" And it's like, "If you've done that to one of my least brother, you've done it to me." This is Jesus being fed by an angel with fishes, and this is the silver coin, guys. Look at that. Look at the fields on this coin. This is a full mint set from 1981 from John Paul II, third year as the Pope. All uncirculated, six coins. This is silver, and they all have beautiful stories about Christianity on the reverse. Silver. What about 69 bucks for it? Actually, I'll do 65 for it, guys. 65. I'm trying to move inventory because in 10 days I won't be able to stream for 2 weeks when I'll be in Italy buying coins, but I won't be able to stream. So I'm trying to move as much inventory as I can between this week and next week, right? I have a lot of Vatican coins, DM, and I also have some certified coins. I already sold three of them, I believe. Look at these ones. Uncirculated, 1917. I got them yesterday. Straight from Italy, certified by an Italian grader. This is the Quadriga Briosa. Quadriga Briosa means 4 horsepower. Quadriga Briosa. 4 horses that are very energetic and ready to go. Look how beautiful the design. This is Italy extending a branch of olive tree for peace, pitting the shield of contention and war behind their back. No more war, but peace. 1917, the king is King Vittorio Emanuele III. I don't buy slabs, DM. I only submit my own coins for grading. And I'm waiting for a slab from Annex. I got 50 at PCGS, and they're taking their sweet time. I do not buy any slabs. I mean, okay, I'll take it back. I do buy a few of them. I bought this one about 10 days ago, but that's an exception to the rule. 200,000 minted, MS65 investment grade, 1947, Philippines. This is Douglas MacArthur, 200,000 minted. 135 if anybody wants it. Investment grade 1947. 5 years commemoration of Douglas MacArthur, five-star general to free the Philippines from Japanese occupation during World War II. That happened in April 1942, and they made a commemorative coin in 1947, 5 years after the event. This is silver. Douglas MacArthur is a U.S. Five-star general from Little Rock, Arkansas. He fought World War I, World War II, and the Korean War. Look at that. 135 for an MS65 gold shield, guys. 200,000 minted. Anybody wants it? I run it one more time. I got four of them. This is a mass coin for people collecting silver coin from other country. It was indeed. It was indeed. You got to be when you go. You're sent to Japan to the Philippines to fight off Japanese guys. Have you ever watched the movie Hacksaw Ridge? I think is the name of it. That's a true story. That's what we're talking about. It's the Bataan Day, I think. Is it or 1890? I don't know. Ah, yeah, and I don't know which one it is, Wilson. 90. So the peace one. Okay, let me see if I do. Let me see if I do have that. I don't think so, but I'm gonna give it a try. Passion in terrace. I think I do actually. I think I do. Here it is. So I have different suppliers. I'm from Italy, so I have like people that are in my numismatic circles. They are coin shops. They are there. They sell me wholesale. That's what I buy my coins from. So I just built a relationship or trust over the year with these people. But that's where I'm from. I go there and meet them in person. We go out to dinner together. Yeah. Here it is, guys. This one come, Larry. This comes in a box. Yeah, I just buy from like I have like five distributors that I use, but I also buy from the Vatican coin shop directly. If you want to buy from there, I lived in Rome about 10 years before moving back here. But anyway, here we go. This is the peace coin from 1993 from the Vatican. Let me tell you what the mintage is on this one. 30,000 minted. 30,000 minted. Now, this one comes with a box and COA. So I need 55 for this one. The one before didn't. Here we go, Larry. If you want it, let's pick up. That's cheap for $55, by the way. Yeah. Consider you have to pay custom fees, the Trump tariffs. Then you have to pay international shipping, which is only done with UPS. Regular postal office do not send you any more shipping from the Vatican or from anywhere in Europe. So I have UPS does. Then I have to have paperwork done. Then there is an international wire with the fees I have to make, and then there is the exchange rate, which right now is $1.30 per euro. So really crazy. Madonna and Child. Look at this coin that I have with Madonna and Child. Look at that. It used to be mounted as a pin. Do you see that one, Larry? This is from 1764. But you see that you see the extra metal right there and right here. That because it was mounted on a pin, so it was put on somebody. You know, you put them on your cloth right there. Yeah, then you hope that he gets here, right? Because there are about two or three places that they open the box and look inside. So anyway, you know, you put your face and you risk. Because this is a large coin. Look at the size compared to a Morgan. 1764, Madonna and Child, guys, from Bavaria. It is one thaler and is 90% silver. Guys, because of the fact that it was mounted as a pin, I'm only doing 135 on this coin. If you know what this is in my hand, you know. 1764, guys, 1764, Madonna with Child, the Patrona from Bavaria, which is Bayern. Larry, what would you like to buy this one? Ah, okay, good. Yeah, I just thought about you when I said that. Now there is another one. Let me show you. Maybe you haven't seen that. Is there any common Vatican coins you can run for a first time? Yes. This is the most common one that I have. Fortunately, the cheapest price I can run anything that is silver is $45. That is the cheapest. So that is the minted this one for few years under Pope Paul VI. This one is from 1973. He has the wheat and the grapes. He represent the body of Jesus, the bread of life, and the grapes represent the blood that is spilled on the cross. This is his life example, and this is his sacrifice. This coin is called the wheat and grapes, represent Jesus. Is 83.5% silver from the smallest country in the world. It is in GMBU and it's $45 if you guys want it. I have some older Vatican coins even before it was called Vatican, but they also have a premium. The older you go back, the harder it is to get them in good condition. This is one of the cheapest one I have available that I still have available. I mean, look at this uncirculated Vatican coin, guys. This is 1862 from before the Vatican. Do you guys realize the Vatican? Larry, let me show you a coin, by the way. The Vatican exists only since 1929. 1929 is the year that Mussolini and Pope Pius the 11th met to discuss to have a treaty to discuss how to give back some independent land to the Catholic Church because it was called Papal States. I got Larry. I got another one with the Madonna. Look at this. She is flying in the sky with baby Jesus. You see that? Do you have this coin? This is 83.5% silver and is the 70 no wait 50-year anniversary of John Paul II becoming the Pope. 33,000 minted, 50 anniversary, not the Pope, sorry, of getting the priesthood. 50 anniversary of the priestly ordination of Pope John Paul II. So since he became a priest. So this was minted in 1996, 1996, which means that he's been a pope, he's been a priest since 1946 at the time this coin was minted. So this is 50th anniversary of the priestly ordination. He has the good shepherd leaving the 99 to find the one lost. And there is here flying in the sky, Doctor Strange style, Madonna with child. He has a COA and original box. Is silver and only 33,000 minted. 55 bucks, guys. I'm making like $3 on each of these coins with all the time I put into trying to get them from Italy. One of these coins get taken out at custom, I lose my profit on the whole box. On the whole box of coin. There it is. This is going to you. Got everything. Look at that. The box and all. Hey, thank you, Larry. And welcome back, buddy. Guys, bookmark my stream tomorrow. I'm doing Panama and Libertad. Panama and Libertad. But here it is. I was showing you. So this is what is called a Papal State coin. Up to 1869, it was not called the Vatican City, but it was called Papal States. It was a big kingdom with the Pope being the ruler. Here we go. With the Pope being the ruler both of spiritual and temporal affairs. And then in 1869, Italy was unified and they took away all the land from the Catholic Church and integrated with the country of Italy. The Pope was not happy at all, but there was nothing that it could be done about it. That he was one of the three stooges. Anyway, that lasted until 1929. So between 1869 and 1929, there are no coins minted by the Vatican or by the Catholic Church. In 1929, the Pope Pius the 11th, okay, Pope Pius the 11th, I don't know if I have any coins with his face on it at this moment. Pope Pius the 11th met with Mussolini and they had a treaty in which they agree that the Catholic Church would give up some of the exclusive rights that were by tradition in the hands of the Catholic Church, like the right the right to marry people, to give that to the government so that you could have civil marriages that would be recognized. And in exchange, the Vatican get a piece of land to call Vatican City. So 1929 is the first time you use the word Vatican City. In 1862, this is incorrect. It will be called Papal States. Let's see if that says it. This one does not say on it. Let's see if I have another one that says that on it. These are all Vatican coins, guys. Look at that. All Vatican coins. This one right here is from 1796. But again, they're not called Vatican, they're called Papal States. Anyway, so here we go. This is uncirculated 1862 Papal State Silver 10 by Yoki. Look how beautiful it is. This should be graded. And if it's graded, it's a $200 coin if it gets straight grade. Rome Mint 1862 silver. I'll do 85 for it, guys. Should be raw, should be about $110 for this coin. I'm very tempted to grade this one as well to send it in to be graded. Oh, I was about to put it away, but Brian is taking it. Brian, you might be grading this one. Thank you, Brian. That's a killer deal on that price. I just sold it at the minimum I could afford to sell it. I bought this one in Chicago 2 weeks ago at the coin show there. Number 24. Thank you, buddy. Guys, anybody wants some silver under melt? Silver under melt, guys. I'll do that today. I won't be able to do that in the next few days. There's almost $120 of silver in this coin, 1.5 ounces of pure silver in it. It's sterling silver, guys. I wish I had Puerto Rico coins. Everyone and everybody's mom wants Puerto Rico coins. I have El Salvador. minted in San Francisco. Guys, I'll do 115 on this coin. 115. That's under melt. 1.5 ounces of actual silver weight. It is sealed. It is proof. Only 80,000 minted. Under melt, guys. If you're stacking on silver, here's your chance. Under melt. This is a big chunky coin. Barber for 29 bucks. Anybody wants it? 1897. I know it's a United States coin, so my apologies. It is 1897. Barber. I was trying to find my El Salvador coin. I don't know what I did with it. Libra, congratulations. Here's some couple nice coins, guys. This is a $1 from 1861, only year of mintage. This is the coronation of King William the First in Germany, Prussia, Germany. 90% silver, 1861, only year of mintage, only minted in Berlin. This is $1, German, Imperial Germany, 1861, guys. Highly collectible coin. When was last time you saw this coin running on Walnut? 1861, $1. 1861, $1, 90% silver, the coronation of King William the First. Nicely collectible coin. Gonna leave it right in here inside the Colosseum. Remember, guys, who slept in the Colosseum? Who slept in the Colosseum? It's from a movie. There is somebody that took a nap in the Colosseum. It's Godzilla. 14 euros, guys. This is sterling silver, 14 euro from Bosnia Herzegovina. Hey, Gibson. Bosnia Herzegovina. Did I say right? Herzegovina. Say it right. This is former Yugoslavia, 1999. I believe they only minted 10,000 of these. Let me see. 1999 Bosnia. This is called, the name of this coin is the Tree of Stability. It is another denomination. This is called the Tree of Stability, minted 20,000, proof as a rarity index of 90 out of 100. There is one on eBay raw for $97 and one graded in 69 for $250. This has never left this case, guys. $250 in 69. 95 raw on eBay. I'll do 75 for mine. Here we go. This is silver, 90%, 92.5% silver. Sorry, sterling silver. Bosnia Herzegovina. Herzegovina. Man, it's hard to say. Former Yugoslavia. Thank you, Sean. That's a very unique coin. Another one that should be graded right here. Another one that should be graded. Rare, and I mean, I have no idea if you ever see another coin like that in my lifetime. I am just pretty much down to only PCGS right now. Yeah. I'm pretty much down to PCGS. I have not renewed my NGC subscription. I'm done with them. And Anax, I'm a little bit disappointed because they're taking way too long. I submitted coins back in January. They usually take about 4 to 6 weeks. We are in May. I have not seen them yet. And they keep saying, hey, we're being really busy. We're very grateful. People like us. I understand, but hire more people. I don't know what to tell you. Can't keep my coins hostage for 5 months. You know, this is Israel Hanukkah coin, Star of David, right there. That's the mint mark, means it was minted in Jerusalem. The Hanukkah is a candle holder that works with olive oil, and there's a commemoration of an event where the oil kept burning inside the Jewish temple, even if there was no oil added, because it needed to be produced, and they didn't have time to do that. So that was a miracle that took place. This is silver proof like Israel Hanukkah 1975, minted in Jerusalem at the Jerusalem Mint. The Hanukkah coin from Israel. You wanna see a very rare coin, guys? Look at this one. Botswana, Africa. Botswana, Africa, guys. Minted. You know what the mintage is on this coin? 4,172. And you wonder, how do you remember stuff like that? I don't. I wrote it down. That was the original flip it came in. But I don't like these flips. I don't like the plastic right here. You need to see the coin, what it really look like. Botswana, Africa, sterling silver, 4,172 minted. I believe this is called the box buck. Is there anyone? Some people call him the Oreo. I think the Oreo is the one with the stripes on it, isn't it, Rondon? The Orex. Okay, Orex 1975. 78, not 75, sorry. Yeah, Gemsbach. That's what the name of it is. The Gemsbach. This is sterling silver, 28 grams. The actual silver weight is 0.85 ounces of silver. It melts at $70, and it only minted 4,172. Retails at $145, guys. $145 is the retail price. I do 115 on it. It got some toning coming in. Look at that. Proof Ultra Cameo. It got two zebra and a jam buck. Only 4,172 minted. Talking about low mintage. Sean, because you bought all that stuff, I'll do it for that price. But remember, this is 100 and look at the price I had on it. Here we go. This is my thank you to you. If you would have asked this one at the very beginning, I would have said a big fat no, just like I said to my kids when they ask for unreasonable request. But you've been a good buyer, and that is my way to say thank you to you. And I'm gonna put a sticker on it to remind you. Well, that's the kind of thing, like you is is he's been very nice to me, and he deserves it. So don't have to make money on every coin. That would be nice. I'm gonna put the mintage on it, which is 4,172. Okay, so you got that, Sean. You see that? So you have that, and the number is 26. Guys, let's see if we can get to 30 coins sold, guys. I'm at 26. And I'll stop and then I'll move on with my day today. And then I'll see you tomorrow for, I got everything, but I got Panama, Mexico, and Libertad. Panama, Silver, Mexico, and Libertad tomorrow night. You want the holder? Okay, that's no problem. This is it. It says the name of the country, the price, the silver content. That's not something, but here it is. Put that in your little bag, which is gonna soon to be filled with all your beautiful coins and drop at the post office. Guys, again, my offer is still valid. Silver under melt. Grab it while you can. See if we can sell 4 more coins. Any request, guys? Any request? I got Russian Olympics to sell. They're beautiful, guys. Proof Ultra Cameo, low mintage, 90% silver. I got several of them. This is another beautiful Vatican coin from 1999. 1999 is. I wonder if it's that one right here. This box is empty. 1999. That's the 70th anniversary of the founding of the State of Vatican. What happened to that box? Oh, I know what I did. Let's bleach them. That's the one. That's the actual box. There's any request for the last 4 coins that I'm gonna run? You got to choose which one they're going to be. What is the info on those community? Those are Olympics coins, 90% silver. I have both the 10 rubles and the 5 rubles. Each one of them has a different design. This is the 1980 Summer Olympics in Moscow, which were boycotted by United States. I have $55 on them and 95 on the 10. That's twice the size, but I can do this cheaper. And they're all proof, which are usually about like for the business strike, they minted 2.5 millions. For the proof one, they minted like maybe 50,000, 60,000, depending on the year. So they are low mintage, proof ultra cameo, and 90% silver, 5 rubles and 10 rubles. This is 70 years of the Vatican, 1929, 1999, like I told you before. He has 6 coat of arms on it, one for each of the popes that were alive during the 70 years. You got Pio the Ninth, Pio the 11th, Pio the 12th, John 23rd, Paul 6th, John Paul First and John Paul II. These are all the Pope from 1929 to 1999. This is 70-year anniversary of the Vatican. They only minted 17,000 of these coins. 70th anniversary of the founding of the State of the Vatican. This is silver. It comes in its original box. with beautiful blue velvet inside. You guys want to do 55 on this one as well. Straight from Italy. 70-year anniversary of the Vatican, 1929, 1999. Only 17,000 minted with original box and COA, 83.5% silver. Russia, 1980 Olympics, USSR actually, but it's not. It wasn't Russia yet. That was a USSR. 90% silver. 1980 Olympics, guys. Uh, I can probably take about $5-10 off on that. So it will be 150 for two of them. I'll do 140. You have a favorite design? So this is swimming. This one is racing, and this one is one of the cities where they had the Olympics. They're all beautiful. Any scratches are only on the capsule. Do you have a favorite one for the 5 rubles? Okay, so let me run the Vatican first, and then we'll do the running. Oh, actually, let me do this too since I done my hand, Angel. Don't go anywhere. And this one right here. Now the box is ruined on one side, but look at the coin. This is volleyball. Okay, volleyball. There is just somebody put something, maybe some glue. I don't know, but it protects the coins. All right. And I put them in a flip, both of them, like with the capsule, but I put them in a flip so they stay together. So I'll do 140 for both of them. That's number 27, and then we run the anniversary. It's a good deal right there. 27. And the box for the anniversary is right here. I'm not even gonna take it out, Angel. You saw what it is. That way no one else is gonna snatch it from you. That's cheap, 55 for this one, guys. That is really cheap. Should be $75 at least on these coins. Considering all the trouble to get them. Angel 28. The city. Let me see. Do you want another deal of two of them? I might have a city. Where is the box? Right here. I might have a 10 ruble city as well. Let me see. I have this one. Sean, look at this. So that's the 10 ruble with the official Olympic symbol. This is the first one that was minted in 77. They mint a few of these each year, 77, 8, 9, and 10, and 80. And so that was the first year. He has the whole map of Russia in the back. and the official Olympic symbol. I already sold this one, by the way. And the guy canceled. I mean, let's not talk about that. This is also 1977. These two came out together the same year. And again, they're both proof ultra cameo. And they are in stunning shape. I'll do 140 for both of them. That's a special discounted price. I usually do these one are about 110 to $120 a piece. I usually sell them at 95. And then this one right here, I do 55 on them, which is a great deal. Right here, you got both of them. Guys, one more coin. What is gonna be? Help me sell one more coin. $45, Larry. I was asking $45 on it. That's the most classic design of all the Vatican coins. Here, I'll do 42. 42. Yes, I pay 7% fees uh to one knot. And this is number 30. Guys, this is my last coin today. Thank you, Larry. If anybody that if you don't have any more requests, I'm gonna close the stream right now so I can work on getting the packages to the post office. Um, but please bookmark tomorrow night event if you like Libertad. I also have a lot of silver that I can sell close to melt. Okay, this is all silver that can run a little bit under melt. You know, these are 1.5 ounces of silver in this one, guys. 1.5 ounces of silver. This is the half of that. So what is 1.5? That means it's about 3/4 of an ounce right there. I can run them all under melt. If you guys want to stack, that will be also tomorrow. And then I have lots of Libertad, guys. 2 ounces too. Look at this one. Tomorrow night. These are tomorrow night. 2 ounces Libertads. I have 2 ounces, 1 ounces, half ounces, 1/4 of an ounce, 110 and 120. I also have this one. Look at this, guys. These are super rare, only 100,000 minted. The pre-Columbian set. Have you ever seen this, guys? Look at the color on it. That's all tomorrow night in my Mexico and Panama stream. So please bookmark or share it. Got two of those. Grading, I'm gonna put aside your coin. I'm gonna grade my Gibraltar crown. Any last requests, guys? Still a few commemoratives from the Vatican that did not sell. Be here for another one. Maybe next week we'll do another one. We'll do another one. All right. Thank you, everyone. You have a nice next rest of the day. Appreciate all your help and your support today. We're gonna raid somebody. I don't know anybody really, so I don't know where to send you. Do you guys see anybody we can raid? VIP coins, AGC. I think AGC sounds good. ACG. Thank you, everyone. ACG. Let's go to ACG. I think it sells some foreign coins.